Good morning, one and all. So today we'll discuss the MATLAB code for drawing the constellation of BPSK and QPSK for various levels of noise. Now, I hope you are well aware of the importance of MATLAB. I told you it is a tool, which is very useful to implement all the communication experiments. Now here, this is about BPSK constellation. Now here I have taken n equal to 100, which means I have taken 100 number of ones and zeros, and so this is data. Now we are using rand I. So this is the inbuilt function which generates random ones and zeros. How many? 100. So getting ones and zeros randomly 100. So this rand I generates 100 number of ones and zeros randomly. Now, next we are converting that ones and zeros into NRZ. NRZ means non-return to zero. So this is converting the given ones and zeros as 1 and minus 1. You know what is NRZ means. Now this is converting data into array. Now I have taken a bit rate of 10 power 3, which means 1000. So here frequency is equal to bit rate. So the bit duration equal to 1 by bit rate. Now this is the time interval of each and every bit. So simply I have taken a carrier frequency of 1 kHz or 1000 Hz. Now here this is the carrier. So AC equal to 1 means the carrier frequency equal to 1. So X equal to AC cos 2 pi ft. So 2 pi f means how much? Bit rate, that equal to 1 kHz. Now what is BPSK actually? We have to multiply the data, NRZ data into what? Carrier. So here multiplying the data with carrier. What is the carrier? AC cos 2 pi ft. Now this is the modulated signal. Now, here, for constellation we need to find out just the signal vectors. Okay. Now you know already. So the signal vector will be depends upon what? Phase of the carrier. Okay. So for the data, if the data is 1, okay, so the phase is 0. Okay. Here I have written x equal to e power minus I 2 pi into 0 by m. So 2 pi into 0 by m is 0. E power 0 is 1. Okay. Now the data is minus 1. What is the phase? X equal to e power minus I 2 pi into 1 by m. So what is m? M equal to 2. So m equal to 2 for BPSK. Now here what happens? E power minus j pi or e power minus I pi. Here I is nothing but j, imaginary variable. So this is minus 1. Okay. Now, just we are storing the signal vectors in this x mod constant. Okay. Now, we transmit this x mod. Now, this is the constellation of the BPSK. Now, here we are adding noise to the transmitted signals. So here SNR equal to 5 I have taken. So here we consider is a AWGN channel. So transmitted AWGN equal to AWGN transmitted SNR. This is measured. Now here, this function adds SNR of 5 dB, okay, to the transmitted signal Tx. Tx equal to x mod. Okay. Now, this is the received signal. What is received? Actually, transmitted signal plus this AWGN noise. So finally, we are drawing the constellation of the BPSK before transmission and after transmission, which means receiver side constellation and the transmitted side constellation. Okay. Now, so this is the constellation of the transmitted side. So in BPSK we have two signal vectors or message points. So generally we write root EB minus of root EB, correct? But these are normalized. It is at 1 and this is at minus 1. So this is the constellation of the BPSK before transmission. I mean generally this is a constellation, two message points. Okay. Now, so what is this? This is a constellation of BPSK receiver side. Okay. Otherwise, after adding noise. So this is a constellation of BPSK before adding noise. Okay. So this is a constellation of BPSK after adding noise. Okay. Otherwise, these are the received signal points. What we receive is transmitted plus some noise. So these are all the received points for different noises. Okay. Now generally what we do here is, so what is ML rule says, among the received points we have to find out which is nearest to the original point. Suppose, so at minus 1 we have one point, this is a message point. Now for this message point, which is the nearest one? This point. Okay. So that is simply the map rule or ML rule. Okay. So we receive so many points. Among them, we find out the point which is close to the original message point. So these are all received points, and at minus 1 we have one signal vector or message point. So to this point which is very very close to. Okay. So this is the, for this is a very very closely related. Okay. So in the same way for this point, so which is the very nearest one, you find out that one. Okay. Now, so this is about drawing the constellation of BPSK for different. So SNR means signal to noise power ratio. Suppose if I decrease SNR, suppose if I make it 1, what will happen? So SNR 1 means noise is more. SNR low means noise is more. Now here, so the transmitted constellation remains same. It doesn't depend upon noise because noise is not yet added. But here, so the noise is added. Now you can find some differences. Okay, it depends upon how much noise is added. Okay. Now, so it is for low noise. Suppose if I increase SNR, means noise is very very low. SNR is more means noise is very very low. So I am increasing SNR to 100, which means noise is very very low. Now what happens here? So you can simply say that both are same. Why? Because the noise is negligible. If there is no noise, what is happening? So the transmitted is same as received, more or less same. Okay. So I take an SNR of 100, which means noise is very very low. So when the noise is very very low, so the constellation at the receiver side is same as the transmitted side. Okay. So that is about the received signal points and the transmit signal points in the constellation. Okay. Now, so that is for these are all the functions that were generated. You can just check each and every point. So let me take for some data. So let me check the data. What is data? This is data. So these are all the random ones and zeros that is generated. How many? 100. So 100 number of ones and zeros are generated randomly. Okay. So which means we are transmitting these random bits, ones and zeros. But so in BPSK we don't transmit ones and zeros as it is. What we do? We convert them into NRZ format. What is NRZ format? 1 means ones, 0 means minus 1. Now what is data NRZ? Now this is a data NRZ. Now this data NRZ is a sequence of ones and minus ones. So if it is 0, it should be written as -1, something like that. Okay. Now, so this is about something. So this is X mod. X mod means this is what the modulated signal. After modulation, this is the signal. This is what we are transmitting. Okay. So here I have taken 1000 values are getting, which means, so why 1000? So the bit rate is 1000. Okay, we are getting 1000 instances of time. So this is about the simple code for the generation of constellation of BPSK. In the same way, now it is for QPSK. Okay, so everything is same. Only thing is we write in phase, quadrature phase, all those things. Okay. Now, so let us simulate this. Now, so this is the constellation of QPSK at the transmitter side. Now it has got 4 points. Okay, this is a constellation. So in the class, I might have told you like this. So let me take like this. Yeah. So here, so they lie exactly on the axis. Where they lie? They lie exactly on the axis. It is also correct. Okay. So if you take one more line, yeah, it lies exactly on the axis itself. Okay. So at -1, at 1, something like this. These are the 4 message points of the QPSK. So in the class, I told you in the middle of the quadrants. Okay. So this is also constellation of QPSK. Correct? Now, so what changes we have made? So here the changes are very, very simple, because QPSK is nothing but two BPSKs operating parallelly. Okay. Now here, so we need to take care of in phase and quadrature phase. Okay. Now in phase means, first of all, what we do? So we convert data, so 1, R into cos 2 pi f ct in phase component, 2, R into sin 2 pi f ct. We multiply one data with, otherwise even data with cos 2 pi f ct, odd number of data with sin 2 pi f ct. So same thing is being done here. Okay. Now, so here, so we are drawing the constellation. So constellation means, so if the point is 0, 0, okay, where does it lie? If the point is 0, 1, where does it lie? All those things. 4 possible message points. So they lie exactly on the axis. Okay. Now same thing. So noise is being added here. Okay. Now we are drawing the constellation. So there is no much difference between the code for QPSK and BPSK. Only thing is, you have to write so separately for in phase and quadrature phase components. That's it. Okay. So this is after simulation. Now the 4 points. Okay. Without noise. This is a constellation of QPSK without noise. With noise, what will happen? You get a cluster of the points. Okay. So for each and every signal point, you have to find out which is nearest one. So this is happening because of noise. Because of presence of noise, so there is a scattering of the signal vectors. These are called received signal vectors. You may receive so many signals, but what will you do? By using map rule, we have to find out which is the nearest point to the original message point. Okay. Now we have taken SNR equal to 1. So let me take for different SNR. So let me take SNR equal to 100 again. Yeah, you can see here. So SNR equal 100 means, I told you already, signal power is more than noise power. Noise is almost negligible. Now, so here this is what transmitted side constellation. So this is what is the receiver side constellation. Okay, so they are almost same, which means there is no noise. If there is a noise, there is a scattering of the points will take place. See, so if noise is more, what happens? The received point will be far away from the transmitted point. After all, what is the noise? It is a difference between or distance between this message point and the receiver point, receiver signal point, isn't it? So if the noise is more, so the receiver signal point will be far away from the transmitted signal point. Okay. Now this is about the drawing the constellations of the BPSK and QPSK for different values of noise. Okay. So we stop here. So this is about one experiment.